This is Super Chat with Misters, episode 6. Tonight, we'll get to know Mr. Supranational Argentina,
Hello, how are you?
Mr. Supranational Brazil,
Hello.
Mr. Supranational Colombia,
Hello.
Mr. Supranational Guatemala,
Hello, Ivan.
and Mr. Supranational Mexico.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Thanks for joining. Before we start, let me remind your fans that you can support your favorites in our app. The voting link is in the description box below this video. Make sure you have our app on your device and make sure you vote for your favorites and thus help them advance to the next round of the Mr. Supranational 2024 experience. Guys, if you're ready, let's start with your introductions. Guillermo, Mr. Supranational Argentina, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Super Family. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hello, how are you? I'm Guillermo, Mr. Supranational Argentina 2024. At 28 years old, I am an architect and a businessman. My mission is to inspire through perseverance and authenticity. Did you know that every challenge is an opportunity to grow? I recommend that you ask yourself every time you have a challenge that you cannot overcome. Ask yourself what is going to bring positive results in your life. I had never asked myself this, but today I realize that it's like that. And I am here for that. I agreed to represent Argentina in Mr. Supranational because I believe in changing perceptions and breaking barriers. I want to show that in this passion, experience, true beauty lies in integrity and authenticity.
Great to meet you, Guillermo, and welcome to the Super Family. Thank you for your introduction.
Thank you.
Mr. Supranational Brazil, Mateus, nice to meet you and great to welcome you to the Super Family, and thanks for joining us tonight. People are waiting for your introduction.
Hello, Ivan. It's a great pleasure to be here with you. I'm Matheus Maia. I'm 26 years old. I have a degree in physical education. I'm a professional model. I'm a former kickbox athlete. And I have a very beautiful social project with my mother, working with a special group of elderly people. And I want to say I want to be here for my self-development because I truly believe that improve ourselves, we can inspire people around us to improve too.
Yeah, very true, for sure. Totally agree. Thank you, Mateus, and welcome to the Super Family. Hello, Mr. Supranational Colombia. Great to meet you. Welcome you to the Super Family. Thanks for joining. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hola, muy buenos días. Bueno, yo soy Rafael Rapelo, soy afrocolombiano, orgullosamente colombiano. Tengo 27 años de edad, nacido en la ciudad de Santa Marta, Colombia. De profesión soy profesional en entrenamiento deportivo, con una especialización en pedagogía y docencia. Soy creador de contenido y me dedico a las redes. Desde muy niño he llevado el deporte conmigo y a raíz de eso, pues...
Well, hello, good morning. My name is Rafael Rapelo. I am 27 years old. I have a degree in professional sports. I also have a specialty in pedagogy and docents. I am a content creator and continue.
Desde niño he llevado el deporte conmigo y a raíz de eso he practicado el CrossFit, he practicado el fútbol, he practicado el running.
Okay, since I'm a kid, I really love sports. I practice CrossFit, soccer, football, and many other sports.
Y bueno, un joven con muchas aspiraciones y con ganas de salir adelante.
I'm a young
Gracias.
man with a lot of aspiration and to continue on with life.
Nice to meet you, Rafael, and welcome you to the Super Family. Mr. Supranational Guatemala, nice to meet you. Could you please briefly introduce yourself?
Well, first of all, nice to meet you, Ivan. So, hello everyone. My name is Josh Mata. I am 32 years old. I am 6.2 feet tall. I'm Mr. Supranational Guatemala 2024, and I'm glad to be here. Now, talking about myself, I can tell you, okay, to be briefly, Mom and dad just passed away a few years ago, so I decided to move with my brothers a few weeks ago. I'm currently working as a male model here in my country, and I'm also a musician. I like to spend time with my family and friends and staying home, you know. Also, I'm a brain tumor survivor, so I'm grateful for this second chance. So I'm glad to be here, Ivan.
Nice to meet you, Josh, and welcome to the Super Family. Mr. Supranational Mexico, nice to meet you. Welcome to the Super Family. Can you please briefly introduce yourself?
Hola a todos, I'm Said Reza, Mr. Supranational Mexico 2024. Well, I'm a lucky guy because I do what I'm passionate about. I'm an actor, TV host, and model. Also, I own and operate a truck stop restaurant with my father and my brother, and we can share our time together in the familiar business. I have a degree in international relations, and that's why one of my biggest goals in life is to be a goodwill ambassador of the United Nations, and I hope so soon. I cross fingers. And in my free time, I like to spend time with my family and friends, go out to have a dinner, and watch a good movie, go to the cinema, exercise, and my favorite thing to do is I really love to travel. Really love to travel. I love to learn about other cultures around the world and share my own culture as well. I think is when I go to other place for the first time is very excited and I love that feeling. So I really love travel and learn. And a fun fact about me is that I love horror movies and Halloween festivities. Dia de Muertos is Day of the Dead is the most famous Mexican festivity, like Coco the movie. But I have a phobia of horror houses. I don't know why. If I enter in a horror house, probably I will cry. I don't know why, because I'm an actor. I know they are actor as well, but I don't know what happened in my mind. But probably I will cry, and that's me.
Okay.
Well, a part of
Yeah,
me.
nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you, Zaid. Welcome to the Super Family. Thanks. Thank you, guys. It was great to get to know you. Now it's time to get to know you even better. Next up, we have personal questions that we've prepared based on the facts from your biographies. Mr. Supranational Argentina Guillermo, your personal question. Tell us the biggest advantage and disadvantage of starting your own company.
La mayor ventaja de empezar mi propia compañía es haber confiado en mí mismo y en buscar la persona adecuada para poder llevarlo a cabo.
The biggest advantage of starting my own company was trusting in myself and finding for the right person to be partners with.
Esto se vio reflejado en el éxito que tenemos hoy en día a pesar de ser personas muy jóvenes.
This has shown in the success that we have, although we are young people.
La mayor desventaja que tuvimos es el ser considerados profesionales aptos para nuestro trabajo a pesar de ser jóvenes.
The biggest disadvantage that we have had is being qualified as qualified people, although of the young age that we have.
En conclusión, ser arquitecto es una pasión, es un placer porque aparte de realizarlo como profesión, construyo sueños de mis clientes.
In addition, to conclude, it is very nice. It's an amazing experience to be an architect because it's not only my profession, but also I fulfill the dreams of my client.
Y todos somos arquitectos de nuestra propia vida.
And we are all architects of our own lives.
Yeah, thanks for your answer, Guillermo. Mr. Supranational Brazil, your personal question. Tell us about your twin brother. How are you similar and how are you different?
Oh yeah. Talk about my twin brother. It's easy to me because he's the great love of my life. and we support each other, we help each other, we having fun together, we live together. We are very similar, physical speaking, not with our personalities, because I have different personality of him. He's more spontaneous, and he I, I guess that's it. I can call him. He lives to me. I
Yeah,
show
let's
him
take a
for you
look. Yeah, that
guys.
would be great. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see your brother.
Pedro, come on, come on. Take care, please. Yeah, my brother.
Hey,
Hello,
who of
everyone.
you will come to Poland? All right,
Yeah,
guys, thank you.
he will be there. He will be there in Poland cheering for me.
Oh, okay, right. So we're gonna see you both.
I speak one thing. I love this guy. This guy is a machine. This man is a machine.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you. Thanks for your answer. Great. Yeah, that was cool. Mr. Supranational Colombia, your personal question. You like challenges. Tell us about a challenge that you undertook and what it taught you.
Bueno, toda mi vida he estado entregado al deporte y obviamente he tenido bastantes desafíos.
All my life, I love sports, and I've been through a lot of challenges in the same sport. So that's the beginning. Continue.
Aproximadamente hace 2 años tuve una recaída bastante con una lesión.
2 years ago, I have a very important injury in the ACL of the knee.
A partir de ahí entré en un desafío en mi vida porque empecé a luchar contra muchas ansiedades y muchas depresiones en mi vida.
Since then, it's been very difficult to fight with all the all the things in my head, trying to always be positive. But it's been hard to just recover from that injury.
Mi condición física y mi salud mental bajó tanto que me costó renacer.
My physical and mental health have really been struggling through these years, but I have to recover from that. Sí.
A raíz de esa lesión que tuve de rodilla, que fue el ligamento cruzado y el menisco externo, perdí una oportunidad de ser un jugador profesional de fútbol.
Uh, Unfortunately, since that injury, I lost the chance to be a professional player. But sí,
Fue un gran reto y un desafío para mí sobresalir y poner en marcha todos esos objetivos y todas esas metas que tenía en mi vida.
it's been difficult, but I always try to always be able to continue with the challenges of my life and being able to succeed after that.
Lo más importante que tuve fue a Dios y mi familia que me ayudó a sobresalir. Siempre tuve obstáculos, pero al agarrarme de mi familia fue el impulso que me dio para salir adelante.
Thanks to God and my family, I've been able to be better, to get out of that hole that I was in, and thanks to that, I am at the position that I am today.
Y bueno, gracias a Dios, como te dije, sobresalí y pues tuve muchas oportunidades a raíz de de mi familia que me acogió tanto.
I've been able to achieve many things thanks to the support of my family, and being able to achieve many things here in my country.
Fue un gran reto, fue un gran desafío, ya que no quería saber nada en el mundo, pero gracias a mi familia pude superar todos esos obstáculos.
It was very challenging because I don't want to know anything about the world. I just want to be through my pain, but thanks to my family, I go out and I'm what I am today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rafael. Josh, Mr. Supranational Guatemala, your personal question. Tell us an interesting fact about how you and your siblings stay connected.
Wow. Uh, I think we stay connected through, first of all, through technology, I guess, right? It's a very useful tool in these days. And besides that, I think we all want to be together. So we get in touch. We made a phone call, a text, a reunion, and we spend time together. So basically, I guess my answer is the will to be together, right?
Yeah, thanks. Mr. Supranational Mexico, your personal question. Tell us about why you love being an actor and the roles you enjoy playing.
Because when I play like an actor, we can communicate important messages to the people in the society and make a change in the people. Because when you saw something in the TV or in the movies, in the cinemas, you have a reflection about that thing, that situation. And like an actor, we can explore different ideas or different messages to give to the society, and we can be other person as well at the same time and play with that. Be Don't be Said all the time and have fun with other things I never do in my real life because it's not real, when you play like an actor. And I really love that and express all my feelings, all my emotion and transmit that emotion and make to the people feel that emotion as well. And that's why I love to play like an actor.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks for sharing your thoughts. Thank you, guys. It's great chatting with you. Before we move on to questions from Mr. Supranational fans, let me remind our dear audience that you can support your favorites and help them advance to the next round of the Mr. Supranational 2024 experience by voting for them in our app. Check out the description box below this video. And by the way, yeah, would be grateful if you subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumb up. So next up, we have questions from superfans for you. Mr. Supranational Argentina, Guillermo, a question from Mr. Superfans to you. Why do you think you can be considered a good role model for society?
Yo considero que ser un modelo va mucho más allá de una profesión,
I consider that being a role model goes beyond a profession,
sino uno tiene que ser modelo para los demás en el ámbito que nos desarrollemos.
but you have to be a role model for others in the space that we develop.
Por ejemplo, como arquitecto, busco ser un modelo de todas las personas que trabajan a mi alrededor a través de la responsabilidad y la honestidad.
For example, in my job as an architect, I look forward to being a role model for everybody that works around me, being responsible and honesty. Thank you.
También, como modelo de vida, fui víctima de abuso sexual infantil.
Also, as a role model in life, I was a victim of sexual abuse when I was a child.
Y quiero demostrarle a los demás que todo mal momento
And I want to show the others that every bad moment or bad situation
puede ser convertido en una buena oportunidad.
can be changed into a good opportunity.
Porque sueños y soñadores hay muchos,
Because dreams and dreamers, there are a lot.
y quiero ser un ejemplo para aquellos que se animen a conseguir sus sueños.
And I want to be an example for those who dare to achieve their dreams.
Great words, great answer. Thank you, Guillermo. Mr. Supranational Brazil, question from superfans to you. How do you prioritize your mental health?
It's another good question. my mental health is building through my efforts in physical exercise and sport. I have always represent Brazil in international competitions in modality kickboxing fighting, you know? So the sport taught me a lot, taught me everything that I know, taught me about discipline, about resilience, and made me a hard work person, you know? I guess we can overcome everything if you put their efforts and dedication. One more thing I want to say, sport taught me that I don't want to be a mediocre person. I don't want to be a different guy. And I want to show you guys how sport transformed my life.
Yeah, would love to hear that. Thank you for your answer. Mr. Supranational Colombia, question from Superfans. What are some disciplinary measures you had to add to your life that was hard but good to you?
Mira que una de las medidas que he tenido fuertemente conmigo,
One of the few measures that have been really difficult for me, but
el tema de la salud mental, obviamente prepararme para todo este gran reto que viene,
okay, talking about mental health, it's been really important for what I'm doing right now.
física, mental y espiritual. He fortalecido esta parte
I've been improving it in every aspect, physically, mentally, and spiritually, to being able to carry on with this project.
ya que se vivirá obviamente una muy bonita experiencia.
This is going to be a really spectacular experience for me and for my family.
La parte también de la alimentación ha sido la preparación básica para poder llegar allá.
I have been through. ¿Sí?
Pero más que todo la parte humana, relacionarme con las personas, relacionarme con el entorno en que me encuentro.
Okay, the human part of this process, being able to connect to people, connect to new people, that is also difficult.
Y así poder llevar un gran mensaje a las personas que nos van a ver.
And give a really good message to the people that are going to see us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Supranational Guatemala, Josh, a question from Superfans. How would you describe Guatemala in 3 words and why?
Let me think. Well, first of all, here in Guatemala, we are very nice with people who come from different countries. Why? I'm not sure why. It's something we have in our blood, in our system. We see, for example, we see someone who comes from United States, and we treat them very well. Even we treat them better than we treat each other. Why? I don't know. I think we're kind. That's what I think. We're very nice, peaceful people. You know. Another thing that can describe my country is our customs. You can go to different places and you will see our culture. People with traditional outfits, you know, and that's something we have to be proud of. And the third, maybe one of the most important things we have in our country is that we have one of the best coffees from the world. So if you come to Guatemala, please let me know. I will bring you a nice cup of coffee because it's one of the finest in the world.
Nice. Yeah. Thanks, Josh. Mr. Supranational Mexico, question from Superfans. How would you promote the Mr. Supranational experience to someone, or the Mr. Supranational experience to someone who knows nothing about it?
with the example, I think use the social network is a good way to know the platform of Mr. Supranational and the experience, and as well to talk in with someone who comes with me to talk about it. And I can say, to me, be part of Mr. Supranational experience is a beautiful experience because changed my life. Because before I was very, not very, but some insecure about my career like an actor in different ways. And when I compete in a beauty pageant like Mr. Supranational Mexico, I found that security in me and feel comfortable with myself and help me to develop my career like an actor in a better path, in a better way, to follow my goals. Because to me, be an actor is a very important goal in my life, is part of my life, and I love to play like an actor. And this platform, Mr. Supranational, inspired me and helped me to have that confidence in my own life, in my own profession, like an actor, TV host, and model. And you can find that confidence in this experience and use it in your personal life, in professional life. Don't matter if you are an actor, TV host, or you are an architect, doctor, or whatever you are, you can find that confidence in yourself and share that confidence and your experience and your thinking and your ideas and your values as well with uh, all the people around the world, because everyone can see you in a platform like Mr. Supranational, and you can share and learn about other thinking and other values with your partners and your friends in the same experience to other parts of the world in Mr. Supranational.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Zaid. Thank you very much, guys. And last but not least, one general question for all of you. It will be one and the same question that each of you will have to answer. Mr. Supranational Argentina Guillermo, your time to answer our today's general question. Does the modern age make global conspiracies more or less feasible?
Considero que la era moderna
I consider that modern age
nos permite estar interconectados.
allows us to be interconnected.
Esta conexión puede ser bien utilizada
This connection can be used for a good reason, for a good purpose,
o puede ser mal utilizada.
or for a wrong purpose.
Al ser utilizada de buena o de mala forma,
This versatility that can be, taken into consideration for good or wrong purposes,
permite que ambas cosas sean más visibles,
allows that both aspects are more visible.
por lo tanto, se puede hacer visible lo bueno y exponer lo malo.
So the good purposes can be shown, can be visible, and you can expose the wrong purposes.
Great answer. It was a tricky question, but you did right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guillermo.
Thank you so much.
Mr. Supranational Brazil Mateus, your time to answer today's general question. Does the modern age make global conspiracies more or less feasible?
Oh, yeah, it's a good question. For sure, less, because in the modern world, we have social medias, and comes social media comes with a problem, a world problem. We get more time using and wasted time for real life. So I guess we take to spend more time with your family, with our family, our friends in real life. And that's it. I prefer talking about good things, having fun, and enjoying my life with my people in real life than on social media, you know?
Okay, yeah. Thank you, Mateusz. It was great to meet you. I'm looking forward to meeting you soon in Poland. Mr. Supranational Colombia, your time to answer today's general question. Does the modern age make global conspiracies more or less feasible?
La verdad sí se ha hecho más visible, obviamente, en esta temporada en la que estamos.
With this modern age, it's clearly that they are more visible now.
Hoy en día existen muchas herramientas por las cuales se hacen visibles.
There are many tools that make them very clear.
Una de ellas puede ser las redes sociales también, que nos lleva a tener un mayor conocimiento sobre lo que pasa a nivel mundial.
It can be social media that give us a lot of purposes and a lot of points of view of how the information is being handled.
Que por medio de ella podemos transmitir un mensaje, un conocimiento y un mensaje hacia ciertos sectores de la comunidad, de
And
cualquier comunidad.
And through that, we've been able to listen, hear, and make new points of view of how and give and take a message from the nations or people of other nations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and welcome to the Super Family, Rafael. I'm looking forward to meeting you soon in Poland. Mr. Supranational Guatemala, general question for you. Does the modern age make global conspiracies more or less feasible?
I think that maybe it makes more to people think it's possible because we have a lot of tools and we mislead people and we misuse all the technology and tools we have. Most of people use internet as fun or just to spend time, and that leads to doubt, conspiracy, and start to search all the false information all over the world. I mean, I believe a few decades or maybe a few years ago, 100 years ago, it was hard for people to get in touch with. So now we are so communicate. All the information goes faster than before. So I believe it may be a tool we need to learn to be used, and in order not to harm us, because it may be possible that modern age can be harmful if we don't use the tools wisely, right?
Thank you, Josh, and looking forward to seeing you soon in Poland with some coffee from Guatemala.
Yeah, be sure. Yeah, thank you. Nice to meet you, Ivan.
Mr. Supranational Mexico, Zaid, general question for you. Does the modern age make global conspiracies more or less feasible?
I think maybe it can be more real because globalization is about to have communication around the world, and all people and countries can be have more communicated among everyone. So, but at the same time, the technology can help to do that the globalization. But at the same time, you can be more exposed if you have that conspirative things in the world, and people can be more informate, can be more know about that news and that things around the world. Maybe it we can use as well the society to have that connection between us around the world. But maybe yes, I think so. We can have more
More feasible.
communication and like
Okay.
explorative things in the world.
Yeah. Thank you, Said, very much, and thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you, guys. It was great chatting with you tonight. It was Super Chat with Misters 2024, episode 6. I'm Ivan, and before we call it a day, Let me once again remind you that you can support your favorites in our app. Check out the description box below this video and vote. They need your support. And we also need your support. Subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumb up. Bye-bye.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.